Alright, what is going on, guys? It is Benny, and the new Clash Royale update is here. The champion balance changes have officially happened, and so now you can have more than one champion down. And so we are going to be playing some Mortar bait with Little Prince, because I love Little Prince. I think it's actually one of the most amazing cards ever. Little Prince is my GOAT, but one issue that I've always had with it is that you can only have one down at a time, and it's not super hard to kill. But now that you can have more than one down, honestly, defending is so much easier. This guy's going to start with the Giant off the first play, which is absolutely diabolical. Let's go ahead, let's pop the LP ability here, and then let's go ahead and actually get a defensive lightning down onto all of this here, and maybe we can keep that LP down. It looks like we will, so that's good. And we can cycle to a second Little Prince right away if we need to. Even though we don't have the 3-card cycle, it's not a big deal. And now also another substitution that I'm making in this deck is I am actually using guards instead of Goblin Gang, just because all of the Prince, as you can see right frickin' here, as this guy hit me with a crazy zap, but all of the Prince and stuff like that, having guards does help out quite a bit with that. So that's awesome. And also, really quickly, just remember, guys, we are getting so close to 10k, and as soon as I hit that, I am going to give away some diamond passes. So if you aren't subscribed, make sure you do subscribe. Now let's go ahead and let's play a Mortar here, and then just kind of wait and see what he does. He's going to go for the Lumberjack. I'm going to just play my Knight there, keep that Mortar alive. We might as well try to get as much damage out of it as we can. Now, in this deck, I don't think there's going to be a balloon. If there was, though, I would be absolutely depressed and cooked. So I do need to play, I don't want to say safe, but I'm going to be aware of the fact that this guy's deck could always have, some random twist in it. I'm 99% sure it doesn't, but we do want to be careful. Let's go ahead and let's play the Spear Goblins right here, and then let's go ahead and let's actually play the Barb Barrel. I'm hoping that it takes out the Bomber. It does. And then let's go ahead, let's pop the LP ability as well. There's definitely no way that his push is getting through there. And then we already are back to another Little Prince if we do decide to use it. So that is awesome. Let's go ahead first, though. Let's get the Mortar down, and then let's actually play a Skeleton Barrel again. And then he's going to go for the Lumberjack. Okay, what do I want to do here? I'm not sure that I want to play the Little Prince yet, actually. I think I'm going to hold off on doing that. Let's counter this here, and let's just wait for him to play a Giant before we do a Little Prince. I will cycle a Barb Barrel, though. He's going to start the minion in the back, or Mega Minion in the back, so I'm going to go ahead and start my Little Prince in the back. Let's make sure that we're ready for something crazy. I'm going to go ahead and just Lightning right here just to get that stuff low. Let's go ahead and play the Evo Skeleton Barrel there, and then I'm going to play the guards up high. Let's go ahead, let's pop the Little Prince ability, and then we will defend all of that. That Prince is getting absolutely cooked. This guy is getting smoked right now. Holy crap, he's barely even touched my tower. Let's go ahead, let's get a defensive Mortar down right here. Let's get a Knight. Oh my goodness, it is so nice to have Little Prince back in the matchup. And let's give him a good game, let's give him a good luck, and let's go on to the next one. Alright guys, we are on to the next matchup here, and he's got Chef, so we already know this is going to be a brain dead deck, and then he's going to play the Furnace here. This is so risky, guys. That is such an aggressive Lightning for me to play. Oh my gosh, I am going crazy right now, and then I'm just going to play the guards here to deal with that Goblin Machine, and hopefully it counters it, or else we are going to take a ton of damage, and I'm literally going to leave it at that. I went crazy, I went stupid. I'm going to chill out now. And leave it at that. He's going to cycle the Barb Barrel, so we know he's at full elixir right now, and that's actually a really good strategy that I would recommend for you guys, is if your opponent does plays like that, or if you see them do a panic play, that's kind of a good way to gauge where their elixir is at without having to play or count elixir necessarily. He's going to start the Baby Dragon in the back. I'm just going to cycle my Skeleton Barrel there, and then honestly I think I'm going to just use my Barb Barrel there to distract the Baby Dragon for a little bit, and we're actually going to get really good damage onto the tower. Let's start the Little Prince into the back in this lane to deal with that Furnace, and then what do I want to do? What am I feeling? What feels like a good move here? He's going to start the Goblin Machine in the back. I'm going to play Defensive Mortar here. I think he's trying to build up a push, and I don't really want to give him like a free in on that push. So I'm just going to play the Defensive Mortar. The biggest thing is going to be, though, the fact that this guy's next push is going to be absolutely absurd, first of all, because we know that the Baby Dragon is going to come out. Hopefully that Skeleton Barrel doesn't get hit by the rocket. It doesn't. That is amazing. And then he's going to play the Barb Barrel. So let's go ahead. Let's cycle some Spear Goblins here, and then let's just wait and see where he plays that Baby Dragon. There it is. Okay, so that's actually not even terrible. Let's go ahead, let's play the guards right here, and then the Baby Dragon did lock onto the tower, but if anything, I'm kind of happy about that, because I'm going to go ahead, let's Lightning onto all of this right now. Boom, we'll take out the Furnace, and then we'll get that Baby Dragon distracted. He's going to hit me with the Vine, so we will probably lose this tower if I had to guess, but I'm not too worried about that. I will cycle my Skeleton Barrel there, try to get some damage onto the tower, and play the minions, which was not a good play, I don't think. and we're going to get some good damage on the tower there, and we actually have a push going into the opposite lane now, which is huge. And then let's just keep pressuring this guy. We have the evil mortar locked onto the tower. I have that push going into the opposite lane there. Let's get the little prince down right here. He's going to go ahead and play the minions, but the knight should get on the tower. One more hit would be great so we don't have to use our lightning. We do get that one more hit. Oh my gosh, we messed up our mortar. Hopefully he doesn't notice that, and maybe he will try to you know, distract our mortar here. He's going to give us really good lightning value actually right here. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's lightning onto all of this. Boom, and we'll take that stuff out. We don't have the lock on the tower, unfortunately. I will play my spear goblins. If we can get one hit onto the tower, that would be beautiful. Doesn't look like we will. That's okay. I'm just going to cycle my little prince right here. Let's go ahead and let's do the baby dragon first, and then we will get the guards down to distract that mini P.E.K.K.A. And then let's just play the skeleton barrel there to distract everything and kind of get that stuff a little bit lower. We are going to defend decently well. It's not perfect, but that's okay. Let's try to go for an LP in the pocket there. See if we can get a shot on the tower. That is beautiful. One more. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's going to be enough damage. So let's give him a good game. Let's give him a good luck, and let's go on into the next. Alright guys, next matchup, I'm going to go ahead and play the skeleton barrel there. Try to get some damage onto the tower, and then I guess I'll just play the mortar here. Might as well get that cycle going. He's going to zap and then archer queen. Okay, that's interesting. I'll play the spear goblins first, and then we'll just kind of wait and see what ends up happening with that. That's really too bad that the archer queen did not go down. He's probably going to pop that ability if I had to guess. Oh my gosh, okay, he's not going to pop the ability, so it didn't even matter. And then he's going to play the wall breakers, so I will just bar barrel onto them. And then what do I want to do here? Let's play the skeleton barrel first, actually. Let's go ahead and get that going. And then we'll probably get a little bit of death damage, but then he's going to use a spell. He actually almost mistimed that a little bit, so that could have been beautiful for us if we would have caught that damage there. And then he's going to play the little prince and a goblin gang, so I'm going to play my spear goblins right here, and then let's just go ahead and play the guards right there. He tried to get me with the zap, but you cannot fool Benny, especially in this deck. And then we will take a bit of spear goblin damage, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. I think that I can... What do I think? What am I thinking here, guys? Let's start the little prince in the back on this side here, actually. And then I'm going to kind of have a bit of a comprehensive push here, because I'm going to go for the evil skeleton barrel. Oh my gosh, I played it too far back. I hate when I do that. So the mortar is too far back. He's going to play the Mega Knight anyways, so we will get some great skeleton barrel damage. And the Mega Knight is going to, you know, just be freaking annoying. But the little prince is actually doing a decent job right now. It's doing what I would ask of it in any situation, so I'm happy about that. The spear goblins are helping out as well, and then the bandit is going to go down. So overall, not a terrible defense. And then he's got the prince. He could try to go for like arrows plus zap, but that would be pretty crazy if he did that. Let's go ahead and let's bar barrel right here, and then we are going to defend all of that. Let's go ahead and let's play the skeleton barrel. That should help kind of take out some of the goblin gang, and then I'm expecting him to maybe go for a Mega Knight here again. Doesn't look like he has yet, so that's good. I'll get the spear goblins right here to help get that archer queen low, and then he popped the ability, so it's not really much of a risk to us right now. And then okay, he's going to start the bandit in the back. Let's go ahead, let's play the knight onto this side. He's going to play the Mega Knight there, so I'm going to play a defensive mortar here. That way, if he goes for the wall breakers at any point, we have a way to stop them. And then I do need to get back to another little prince realistically. Let's go ahead, let's play right here, and then let's get the little prince going right here. And then he's going to go ahead and let's just play the knight right here. Oh my gosh, please don't get onto my tower. And then, oh my gosh, I literally didn't even see that that prince, sorry. So we're going to take a bit of damage from that Mega Knight and the bandit, but we will get the bar barrel down in time. Let's go ahead and let's get some spear goblins right here, and then I'm going to go ahead, play the evil mortar there. Let's get a knight in front of it as well, just to tank for it. And then I guess we can't really go too aggressive here because we do have to deal with that prince, but we do still have the damage lead, which is good. He's going to play the Mega Knight, so now I'm going to go for the skeleton barrel, especially because the knight is tanking a little bit for us. And then I'm just going to go ahead, let's play the little prince right here. Let's pop the LP ability as well there just to get the value out of that defense. I'm going to play the mortar right here to pull those wall breakers as well. And we're going to defend all of that decently well. I can just go ahead and get this here. Let's go ahead and let's get the spear goblins down. And then let's get the guards here as well, because we do need that archer queen to lock onto them. And then let's go ahead, let's bar barrel here, make sure that we don't take too much damage from that archer queen. And then I'm going to go ahead and play the skeleton barrel there. He's going to go really aggressive here. Oh my gosh, okay, hold up. We totally have to lock in here. Let's go ahead, we got a lot down here to help us defend. Let's get the guards down right here to take out those spear goblins, and then I'm just going to bar barrel right here. Let's go ahead, let's pull into the middle with this mortar. That actually worked out perfectly because he played the wall breakers as well. And then I'm just going to let that one wall breaker get on my tower. Let's go ahead, let's cycle the spear goblins. Maybe we can get him to play the Mega Knight. There it is. And then I'm just going to play the little prince right here. Let's go ahead and let's bar barrel here. Make sure that we kind of get some good value out of that. Pop the LP ability as well to get the Mega Knight off my little prince, you weirdo. And then I'm going to play the knight right here. And then let's go ahead, let's get the skeleton barrel going in. Let's get some spear goblins onto the opposite side. He popped the ability, which was a mistake because we have the mortar lock. I'm just going to play a horrible bar barrel there, and we are going to get the win. So let's give him a good game, and let's give him a good luck. Alright guys, we are on to our next matchup, so let's go ahead and get this win here. I'm going to play the guards first of all, and then let's kind of wait and see what's going to happen. He's going to play Royal Ghost. Okay, so this is either going to be Royal Giant or it's going to be some type of bridge spam. I'm going to play my knight here first, and then he's going to snowball. Interesting. I'm wondering what this is actually. I'm not 100% sure what this is. I feel like this might be E-Giant, but I'm not entirely sure. It could also be Balloon, or it could be the P.E.K.K.A. Balloon deck. Executioner, okay, that's interesting. Let's go ahead, let's get the lightning on this. I think this is actually going to be Balloon if I had to guess, which is completely okay. And then I am going to have to bar barrel here though to take out that executioner, or else it would get a shot on my tower, and I'm just not willing to give that up right now. And then I'm going to cycle my skeleton barrel first just to get that out of the way, and then we can just go ahead and play the knight right here. Oh my goodness, okay, it's Ram Rider. That's really interesting. I was not expecting a Ram Rider in this deck. I'll play the guards there just to take out that Ram Rider, and so we will defend all of that. And he's probably going to go for the Executioner if I had to guess. Okay, he's going to go for the guards instead. That's okay. I'm not too worried about that. I will... I think I'll play my Spear Goblins here, and I'm just going to have my Lightning ready, because if he plays that Executioner in the back, I think I'm going to need to Lightning it just to get it low. Okay, I think what I'm going to do here actually is... What do I want to do here? Because he's going to cycle his bar barrel in the back. I'm going to cycle mine at the bridge just because if I played my mortar, I'm not 100% sure that I would actually like the outcome of that. So I'm going to do my knight here, and then he might go for a snowball on me. So I'm actually going to play the defensive mortar there just to pull that Ram Rider in, and then he can't use that Evo snowball or anything in case he cycled back to it. And my whole mentality here, guys, is I don't want to give him a ton of value with his Executioner. So I'll play my Spear Goblins there, but that's kind of it. That's about as far as I'm willing to go. Especially when he has that Evo Executioner. I'll play the guards right here. And then let's pop the LP ability. Ooh, that's perfect. We're actually going to catch the bar barrel as well. And then I'm going to go for the Evo Skeleton Barrel into the opposite lane. See if we can get him to play that Executioner. Beautiful. And now I've got the Mortar going into this lane. Let's go ahead. Let's get the Knight in front of this as well. He might go for the Snowball here. So let's go ahead. But we do have the lock on the tower. Oh my gosh, he's got Lightning. That is crazy. Wow, I honestly did not expect him to have Lightning in this deck. That actually really sucks. I feel like we had such a good push right there. Okay, but I'll play the Skeleton Barrel there. We'll try to get some damage onto the tower. He's 100% going to try to hit me with a snowball on this Boss Bandit push, so I need to make sure that I am spreading everything out. Let's go ahead. Let's play the Knight right here. Beautiful. He's not going to catch me with that snowball. Then I'm just going to play the guards right onto that Ram Rider, try to get some damage on it, and then if he pops the Boss Bandit ability, actually it'll go backwards into the one guard, and then we'll defend all of that. And then, do I actually want to play into that lane? I'm going to play a Skeleton Barrel into the opposite lane. The reason why I didn't play the Mortar, guys, is because I don't want him to get Lightning value, and then I will get some great Lightning value onto that Boss Bandit. So let's go ahead, let's play the Spear Goblins right here, and then let's actually go ahead and let's get the guards down, and then I'm going to just distract that Executioner, and then let's go ahead, let's get the Evo Skeleton Barrel down onto the ground there. We got the guards going in. He's going to play the Ram Rider. Not a big deal there. Actually, the Skeleton Barrel will help us out quite a bit in this situation. I'm going to then bar barrel. He messed up his snowball, so that's going to be really good damage onto the tower. And then ooh, okay, I'm going to hold off on playing anything else quite yet, because he might try to back that Executioner up. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play my Knight right here, and then we'll just wait a second. Let's go ahead and let's play the Skeleton Barrel. The worst thing that could happen is if he tries to go into the opposite lane, but it doesn't look like he will. He is going to snowball though, so that's, you know, whatever. Let's play the high Mortar here so that he can't get that Lightning value, and then I'll just play the Knight right there onto the Ram Rider, and then I'm I'm hoping for him to play that boss bandit so I can get some good lightning value. I'm just going to lightning onto that executioner, and then the spear goblins can get some more damage onto it. We'll get a second little prince down, but we do have the mortar lock on the tower. That is amazing, and we are going to get the win. So let's give him a good game. Let's give him a good luck, and let's go on into the next one. Alright guys, we are on to our next matchup. Let's go ahead. Let's play the little prince right here, and then honestly, I think I'm just going to lightning this just to get it out of the way and not give it any value. And then I need to chill out a little bit. I don't want to go more aggressive or anything by any means. I think we need to, you know, slow down a little bit. He's going to play the Skeleton King. No big deal there. What do I want to do though, guys? Oh, okay, hold up. We're actually playing against Mortar. Oh, I know exactly what deck this is. That is scary a little bit. Let's go ahead. We've got the Spear Goblins there to help out with these skeletons. And then I'm actually just going to play the Knight. It's a little bit late, but that's okay. So I will have to bar barrel onto the Mortar. He's going to catch it with the guards. So it looks like he's going to make me fight for every little bit of damage here. Which is completely okay. I'm going to actually play my Skeleton Barrel there just because he used his arrows. He'll probably play the Witch. Yeah, he will. Okay, so he will get that Skeleton Barrel down, but we might get a bit of damage on the tower here, hopefully, which will be good. Little Prince will actually lock onto it, which is amazing. And so I'm okay with that. And then... ooh, what do I want to do here? Let's go ahead. Let's just play the Knight right here to deal with all of that. And then he's going to pop the Skeleton King ability. Let's wait a second, and then let's bar barrel right here. And then that is a lot of skeletons that I am going to have to deal with, so let's get the guards down right here. And overall, actually, we defended that pretty well, and I feel like we're catching up in damage. Just because, you know, he has Princess Tower, we have Cannoneer, so I'm not mad about this at all. Let's go ahead. Let's get a defensive mortar here, down here, though, just because... we're going to get great value out of that mortar, actually, especially on this shot here, because we should get some of the rascals, as well as get some damage onto the mortar itself. And then I've got the Spear Goblins here. He's going to play the arrows. Let's get the Knight down here, just to distract that mortar. And then, ooh, okay, we took a bit of damage, but that's okay. Let's wait and see if he defends that mortar. And then I'm just going to go ahead and play my Skeleton Barrel here because he used his arrows. Let's have this lightning at the ready. Oh, come on, please try to get that down in time. Let's go ahead. Let's lightning now. We actually will catch the Skeleton King as well, so that's going to be some good damage. And then I'm just going to play the Little Prince right here to defend against that Skeleton King. And then... let's pop the LP ability just to help kind of clear out those skeletons. He's going to hit me with lightning as well. Holy crap, okay, I was not expecting that. Let's go ahead, let's get the Evil Mortar down. And then we got the Spear Goblins going in. I'm going to go ahead and play the Evil Skeleton Barrel here, actually. That should help take out the rascals. That actually might take them out completely. And then we got the Knight in front there because we're defending this as much as we can. Let's go ahead and let's get the Little Prince down here. And then let's pop the Little Prince ability. If he tries to hit me with the lightning, hopefully the Guardian is out of range. We did get some damage onto the tower there with one of the goblins. I'm going to go ahead and just lightning right here onto the Witch, and so that's going to be good damage. And then we're not quite locked onto the tower. Now we are. He's going to have to lightning if he wants to stop us from getting the win there, because we do get the lock there and the goblins on the tower. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it, and I cannot wait to see you guys in the next one.